So you guys have the playlist. I'm gonna have us all go over to our mats and we're gonna start the playlist together. So don't go into child's pose yet. We'll start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, start. Now we're on the same page. Let's start off in child's pose. Okay? I see everyone up and running around. So we're in child's pose now. Spreading the knees wide. Nicola Blonde, even though you turned your video off, you better not be eating popcorn or something. So you spread the knees wide, reach your hands straight in front of you, and just bring your forehead down to the mat. Nothing. Okay, so you spread the knees wide, lengthen, big toes to touch, hands straight in front of you. Ignore all my swear words. I won't swear again this whole class. And you just arrive here, maybe rock that forehead side to side. And we'll just have a nice relaxing class today. It won't be complicating, it'll be chill, lots of flowing, lots of movement since you guys are probably working a lot or on your computer a lot, who knows. So just be right here and start to set that intention for your practice, always starting off with that intention. How am I going to show up for myself this evening? And what do I need to let go of in this moment so that I can have an amazing practice for myself? So just be right here. Think about that one word or phrase and start to exhale all the air out of the lungs, just letting go of the day-to-day. And then inhale together, big breath in, fill up those lungs as you hold at the top. Exhale, HA. Really loud because no one else can hear you. Have a deep inhale through the nose. Big breath in as you fill up and hold at the top. Exhale, HA. Again, deep inhale through the nose. Fill it on up as you hold at the top. Exhale, HA. Bring your hands over to the right side of the mat, left hand on top of the right. Have a big inhale through the nose, hold at the top as you seal your lips. And then exit the breath through the nose, creating that strong Ujjayi breath. Again, deep inhale through the nose, fill it on up. Exhale through your nose. Inhale again. I didn't say exhale, but I hope you're not holding your breath. Walk your hands over to the left side of the mat, bringing that right hand on top of the left, and keep that strong Ujjayi breath for 3 breaths, in and out through the nose. And just be right here. We're gonna have fun on our mats today. We're not gonna overthink. Nothing to worry about. And then start to bring your hands to center, finding that child's pose as you inhale. And then exhale through the nose. Now come up into a tabletop, stacking the shoulders and stacking the hips, finding that neutral spine. And maybe you're just gonna wag your hips side to side. You can bring the palms down, fingertips towards your knees, and you can start to go back and forth. We'll just warm up those wrists. So it doesn't matter how you move or what position your hands are in, as long as you are just moving around. Ooh, I like this song. And then you'll come back to center, palms down, fingertips towards the front of the mat. And then just inhale, drop the belly, look up, deep inhale breath. Exhale, round the spine, look through the legs. Inhale, belly down, shift your gaze up. Exhale, round. One more time, belly down, shift your gaze up. Exhale, round. Now come back to neutral spine, send your right leg towards the back of the mat, send your left hand towards the front of the mat. Lift the thumb, lift the heel as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen, hold here. Bring both hands down. Bring your right foot all the way over to the right side of the mat. Bring that inner right foot down, and then sit back down onto your left heel. Left hand goes behind the left foot, hips go high. So look, hips go high, right hand is up. And then slowly start to come down, start to come back up onto that knee and circle sweep, the hands go high. And then take right hand to left wrist and come over to the right. And then come to center, exhale over to the left. All the way over to the left, so left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Push the hips forward. We're just opening up those dang hips. And then bring both hands in front of you. Right foot goes in between the hands, and then find moon pose. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale, straighten out that right leg, flex the toes back towards the face. And then find your way into a low lunge. And then go into a high plank. Hold here, zip up that belly. Push your heels forward so the shoulders are right above the fingertips as you inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Squeeze the elbows into the sides of the ribs. Toes come down as you inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, first downward facing dog of the class. And you walk out that puppy, just bending the knees, pedaling out those heels, spread the fingers wide, push your chest back towards the shins. You guys already know this. Let this feel fantastic. Maybe push your heels in the direction towards the ground. Now slowly start to bring your knees all the way back down to the mat. Send your left leg towards the back of the room. Send your right hand forward as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach, lengthen, hold here. Both hands come down. Bring your left foot over to the left. Bring the inner foot down. And then sit your hips back onto that right heel. Now right hand goes right behind that right foot. And then hips go high. Breathe in here. And then slowly come back to center. Come back up onto that knee as you circle sweep the hands up. Right hand to left hand to right wrist, and come over to the left. And then come back to center, and come over to the right, till the right hand comes all the way down, and you can push the hips forward again. And then both hands come right in front of you, left foot in between the hands, moon pose. Right knee is still down, hands come up. Exhale, straighten out that left leg, flex the toes back towards the face. And then find your way into a low lunge. And then chaturanga at your own pace, just moving with your breath. Inhaling for upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing. Now walk your feet up towards your hands. Feet are hip width distance. And you can just grab opposite elbows as you hang in ragdoll. Just letting that head hang heavy. Beautiful. Hi, Lori. Breathing here. Maybe shaking the head yes or shaking the head no. Thinking about that intention and how this is going to be a chill, fun, relaxing class, right, Gina? And then bring your feet back together. And then slowly, one vertebra at a time, you'll start to rise all the way up till the shoulders are down and back and the palms are facing forward. Circle sweep, hands go high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up, knowing that you can drop all the way down to the mat. As you inhale, low cobra or upward facing dog. And then you find downward facing dog. And you'll do that again at your own pace. Bend your knees as you gaze forward. Exhale, just walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Forward fold. Circle sweep, inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Move with your breath. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, half scorpion. Equal weight into your hands. Push your chest back towards that left shin and roll out that ankle maybe. Just making sure that you roll in the opposite direction as well.
to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, rise up and reverse your warrior. So we're already going into reverse. The back left heel is down onto the mat. Your right knee is stacked right over the heel. And you're shifting your gaze up towards those right fingertips. Make sure to peel that right knee open to the right so it stays stacked right above the heel. Sit a little bit deeper into the hips. Have that big inhale breath. And then exhale, flow through your vinyasa, high to low push-up. Inhale fills you upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, half scorpion. Beautiful. Nice, Christina. She's like the one person's like, don't look at me. Roll out that ankle in one direction. It's kind of like when people say, don't do this. Roll out your ankle in the opposite direction. Equal weight into your hands. Keep pushing your chest back towards the shin. Now back to three-legged dog. I love this song. Exhale, bring your foot in between the hands. Rise up and reverse your warrior. Back heel is down onto the mat. Try to create a right angle in that left leg. Make sure that knee stacks. Knee peels open to the left. Sit deeper. Push weight into the knife edge of that right foot. Breathe here. Never holding our breath. Sit a little bit deeper. And we're just warming up the body right now. So right after this, you're just going to do it again. Don't overthink for 3, 2, stay here for the inhale. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa, high to low push-up. Don't even think, you're just breathing and moving. And you inhale, fill up that facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward, rise up and reverse your warrior. We're just building that inner fire as we chaturanga, moving with our breath. So don't even think. We just move with our breath and then find that downward facing dog. Your left leg steps forward, and when you inhale, you rise. Left hand goes high. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale fills you up. Exhale, downward dog. Again, right leg steps forward. Breathe in, right hand high. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale fills you up. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg steps forward, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. It's like fancy push-ups, right, jeans? Up dog. Down dog. Relax here. Inhale together, big breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Forward fold. Circle sweep, the arms go high. Exhale, sit down into the chair. So first time in chair, just find some stillness for a moment. You've been moving and breathing. Still breathing, but can you sit the hips a little bit lower? Can you maybe lift your toes off of the mat, spread those toes wide, and then lightly place them down as there's more weight into the heels, more weight into the booty. Sit a little bit deeper. Sides of your mouth upwards because you're so happy to be here and you're not in a Zoom meeting right now as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Chata freaking ranga, high to low push up with oomph. As you inhale, fill up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward, rise up and reverse that warrior. Deep inhale through the nose. This time you'll find side angle for your exhale. So right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Push that right knee away with the elbow. Lengthen through your left fingertips. Maybe look up at that left thumb. Nothing else to see here, nothing to worry about. Just breathing for 5. Then you're going to go into Skandasana at the back of your mat or a side lunge. 4, 3, 2, stay here for your exhale. And then inhale, Skandasana. Now this is your first time. So you can be up high here or you can go down low. It doesn't matter. Just a nice little stretchy stretch. So this is a stretchy yoga class. So this feels good, right, Jeans?
Not so stretchy yoga.
Not so stretchy yoga class. This is too many Zoom classes. Holding here. Stay here for your inhale breath, and then chaturanga to the top of the mat. Whew. I wish I could hear you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward, rise up and reverse your warrior. Big breath in. Exhale to a side angle, same, but other direction. Can you bring the hips even lower? Can you get that left thigh parallel with your mat? Nice, Derek's iPad. Looking great. Sit a little bit deeper. Push that knee away. In 5 seconds, you'll go into that Skandasana at the back of the mat. This is so fun when I don't have to do the whole thing in 5. Sorry. 4, 3, 2, stay here for that exhale. And then inhale, Skandasana, bend deep into your right knee, flex the left toes back towards the face. Remember, you don't have to have those hips super low to the ground. You can just think about it like it's just a nice little side lunge. So whatever feels best. Holding here, flare your left toes. Gaze towards the top of your mat for a big breath in. And then chaturanga to the top of the mat. Just moving with breath. Inhale fills you upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing. That was nice, yes?
That's great.
So we'll go through that again. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float as you halfway lift for your inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, inhale as you rise. Exhale, sit down into your chair. Stay here for an inhale with a smile on your damn face. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway lift. Go, Gina. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. Inhale fills you up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward, rise up and reverse your warrior. Breath in. Exhale to a side angle. Inhale, Skandasana, bend deep into that left knee. Now exhale to warrior 2 at the top of your mat. So keep that right knee stacked right over the heel. Stay right here, gaze over those right fingertips. And then you're just gonna find a crescent lunge. So swoosh that left hand forward and up. Back left heel comes off of the mat. Maybe you look up towards the sky or the ceiling. Breathing here. Push that left heel forward as you look up, maybe a tiny back bend, and then flow through your vinyasa. Just a little bit different every time. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward, rise up and reverse your warrior as you inhale. Exhale to side angle. Inhale, Skandasana, bend deep into your right knee. Exhale to warrior 2, just right on into it. Sit deep, create that right angle with that left leg. Holding here. 3, 2, 1, crescent lunge. Swoosh that right hand up, hands go high, and then sit even deeper. Look up, gaze up, tiny back bend. Push that right heel forward, stretch out. Inhale, breath. And then chaturanga, high to low. Whew. We have our heat on. It's so warm in here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, HA to the ha. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top of the mat as you halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep, the arms go high. And then sit down into your chair, sitting deep into the hips. Nice, Liz. Breathing here. Bring your hands to heart center. Sit a little bit deeper. As you sit deeper into the hips, just lift those heels off of the mat. Lift the heels a little bit higher. Heels together, spread the knees wide. As the booty goes lower, the heels go higher, holding here. Then you're gonna go into a crow pose in 3, in 2, 1. Bring your hands down, bring your knees up onto the triceps. Maybe lift 1 or 2 feet off of the mat for an inhale breath. And then chaturanga, high to low. Shoot it back or just find that chaturanga. Not thinking too hard. Making your way back into that downward facing dog. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose with breath. Inhale, reach, lengthen. knee to your left elbow. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Hold here or fly into an arm balance. Otherwise, just glue it there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice, Lori. 1. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. Rise up and reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, but reach both hands forward instead and rotate your palms. Inhale, Skandasana. Bend deep into that left knee. Exhale into a warrior 2. Inhale, crescent lunge as the hands go high. Exhale, extended crescent, holding here. Sit a little bit deeper. Breathing here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, standing splits. Both hands come down, left leg goes up to the sky. Beautiful. So you can go into a handstand if you like to go there. Breathing here. You got this, Gina. So in a few moments, I'm gonna make you kick up and switch legs. If you have a television right in front of you, maybe you don't do that, but maybe you try, or you can always just switch legs. So then the right leg will be up. So right now, right foot is down, hands are down. Now just kick up and switch legs. So now you're on your left leg. Yes? Now bring that right foot to the back of the mat. Three-legged dog as the left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, stay or flip your dog. Knowing that you can stay in that three-legged dog, or you can flip. Hips go high. Head falls back. Find your fullest expression. And then do 3 push-ups for fun and for free. What? 1, 2. I see you. Good job. Nice, Julie. 3. Nice, Alex. Inhale, upward facing dog when you're ready. And then exhale, HA to the down dog. Left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose with breath. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your left elbow. Hold here or go into that arm balance. You take this where you want to. 3, 2, 1. Three-legged dog, left leg is high. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. Reverse the warrior, left hand high. Exhale, extend the hands for that side angle. Inhale, Skandasana, bend deep into the right knee. Exhale to warrior 2. Inhale, crescent lunge, hands go high. Exhale, extend that crescent, just reach the hands forward, holding here. Your thighs should feel fantastic right now. You should wish that you could just stay here a little bit longer, but I'm kind and I don't hold anything because I get bored too fast. Breathe in here. Reach, reach, reach. And then both hands come down to the mat, standing split. Right leg goes up to the sky this time. And you can play with going into a handstand, or you can play with your balance and bring left hand around the left calf, or 2 hands around that calf to play with balance. Know that if you're on a carpet, on your mat, it makes it more difficult to balance. No one cares, no one's looking at you, except for me, Christina. So just hold here. Take this where you want to take this. And we'll just play with that little kick switch thing. It's not a big deal, it's just play. So you're going to just bring both hands down, maybe bend the left knee, and you kick up and you switch legs. Now left foot goes to the back of the mat. Three-legged dog, right leg goes high. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, stay or flip your dog. Rooting down to rise the hips up. Otherwise, you can stay in that three-legged dog, finding your fullest expression in that dog, and then do 3 push-ups just for fun, just to make sure it all counts. Once you do those 3 push-ups, you'll upward facing dog, and then you'll have a nice deep exhale breath as you find that downward facing dog. That feels good. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, the arms go high. And then sit down into your chair. Now bring your hands to heart center as you sit a little bit deeper. Reach the crown of the head forward. Then left elbow goes to the outside of the right knee. Make sure your knees stay in line as you twist. Make sure your hips are in line with your knees. So sometimes people like to have the booty way off to somewhere. Just try to keep it in line. Push your right palm down into the left. Maybe you open up your arms. Maybe you go into side crow if that is part of your practice. Otherwise, this is a great place to stay. I can't see. So little. Nice, Meg. Find that expression. You're still in that side angle. Now root down into that right foot. Lift your left foot off of the mat. Send your left foot to the back of the mat. Yes. Maybe you open up your arms here. Breathing here. Now when you're ready, take your right hand to your left hamstring as the left hand goes high. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale to easy twist. Left hand just comes down. Right hand comes up. Breathing. Now take your right hand right in front of you and find half moon. As the left hand goes up, woo, stacking your left hip over the right, stacking your left shoulder right over the right. Flare your toes. Inhale together, big breath in. Exhale to Shiva squat. Bring your hands to heart center. Tuck the left knee right behind that calf. Now open back up into that half moon. You're still balancing right here. Now inhale, reverse your warrior. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, side angle. Take your left hand to your low back, coming into a half bind. Maybe you go into a full bind and you can take that right hand, connect to your left, and go into a full bind or bird of paradise. If you don't want to do those things, you just stay and you own what you choose. Stay in that side angle or go into that bird of paradise. Breathing here. Good job, Derek. So far away. Nice, Sharbar. Take this where you want to. Yep. And then you'll find your way back into that side angle, maybe extending the hands forward. And then Skandasana, bend deep into your left knee, flexing the right toes back towards the face. Inhale, breath. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, crescent lunge. Hands come up. Exhale, extend. Inhale, hands come up. Whew. Exhale, cactus the arms. Lower that left knee 2 inches off of the mat and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands up. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits as the left leg goes high, and then kick up and switch legs, and now you're on your right. Three-legged dog as the left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow, hold here, or wild thing. Straightening out that leg as the hips come up. Staying right here for 3, for 2, 1. Right hand comes down, Vashisthasana, side plank. Holy cannolis. Hips go high. You can always bring your right knee down if you want to. Find that expression. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. Inhale, fills, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing, beautiful. Are you getting warmed up? Okay.
From here.
Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float as you halfway lift flat back. Nice. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep arms go high. Exhale, sit down into your chair. Now bring your hands to heart center as you reach the crown of the head forward, and then right elbow goes to the outside of the left knee, finding that prayer twist. Pushing that left palm down into the right. Yes. Maybe you open up the arms, maybe you go into a side crow. Nice K. Breathing here. Wherever you are, you're still focusing on that breath and reminding yourself of your intention. Sit the hips a little bit deeper so booty is below your heart. 4, 3. Some of our legs painful. 4, 2. Now bring your hands back together, but stay in that prayer twist. Root down through that left foot. Right foot comes up off of the mat. Send your right foot to the back of the mat, crescent twist. Back heel is high and it's pushing forward. And you're pushing that left palm down into the right. You can start to open up your arms. Otherwise, you can always just keep them together if that's what you need. Breathing here. Now slowly rise. Left hand comes to that right hamstring. As the right hand goes up to the sky, inhale, breath. Exhale to easy twist. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Now you're going to take your left hand, bring it in front of your left foot, and open up into half moon, lifting that right leg. You can keep your left hand down onto the ground to a block or a water bottle, or you can start to lift that left foot, that left hand foot. Breathing here, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bring your hands together. Tuck that right knee behind the left calf. Now open up into that half moon. Stay right here. Stay here for an exhale breath. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Big breath in. Exhale to a side angle. You can stay in that side angle, or you can go into a half bind, taking your right hand to the low back. You can go into a full bind or bird of paradise. Nice. So you choose what's best for you. Otherwise, you can stay in that side angle. If you ever need to, you can bring that elbow to that thigh. And you're just lengthening through the right fingertips. So you're not dumping weight down into that left hand. So if you're in that bird of paradise, you'll find that expression awesome. And then slowly find your way back into that side angle. Open up your arms as you exhale. Inhale, Skandasana. Bend deep into that right knee. Exhale to a warrior two. Inhale, crescent lunge. Hands go up. Exhale, extended crescent. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Lower that right knee 2 inches off of the mat and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands up. Exhale, bring that hands and find standing splits as the right leg goes high. Now root down into the hands, and then you just kick up and switch legs. So now you're on your left. Left foot to the back of the mat, three-legged dog as the right leg goes high. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, left elbow. Hold here or wild thing. Straightening out that leg as the hips go up. Breathing here. Otherwise, you can keep gluing it to that elbow for 3, for 2, and then left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Vashistasana, side plank. Heels are stacked, hips are high, knowing that you can modify in whatever way feels best for the body. Bringing that left knee down if you want to. I feel like I'm yelling. Am I yelling? I don't know.
Yelling.
Take this where you want to take this. Say woo! And then chaturanga, high to low. Inhale fills you upward facing dog. Exhale, HA to the down dog. Ah. Now bring your knees down to the mat, child's pose, just for a second. Have a deep inhale breath through the nose, big breath in. Exhale, HA. Inhale together, big breath in. Exhale, HA. Inhale, breath in, seal the lips. Exhale, Ujjayi breath. Inhale, come up into a scorpion as you push the hips forward, toes start to rise, chest lifts, shoulders down and back. And then back into child's pose at your exhale. Do this 2 more times at your own pace. Moving with breath. Exhale. Good gravy, I'm tight. 1 more. Exhale. Tabletop. Right leg back. Right leg back. Left hand forward. Inhale, breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Elbow to knee, not nose. Inhale, lengthen. Hold here, bend the knee, grab the foot, and then just kick into that hand. Flare your toes. Maybe shift your gaze over that left shoulder. Continue to kick. Kickity. Giggity. Kick. Now back to center. Reach, lengthen. Bring both hands down to the mat. Left toes touch. 3-legged dog as the right leg goes high. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. Warrior 1. Back heel is down as the hands come up. Exhale to warrior 2. Inhale, flip your palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale to a side angle. Skandasana as you inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Don't let me forget anything. Take your left arm, swing it underneath the right, palms to touch. Turn your chest forward as you inhale. Exhale, flat back fold. Right shoulder to the inside of that right knee. Notice your breath. And then you will rise all the way up. Take that left leg, place it up and over the right. So finding that eagle. Elbows are high, booty is low, and you're maybe tucking the toes behind the calf if it'll head in that direction. Try to bring the elbows and knees in line. Bring the elbows a little bit higher in line with the shoulders. Sit deep into the hips. Shoulders down and back. Inhale together, big breath in. Exhale, sleep that eagle. Elbows come down towards the knees, rounding here. Connecting here, fingertips in the direction towards the ground. And then when you're ready, you'll slowly start to rise to single-legged Tadasana. Hands are high, left knee is at a tabletop, and then you'll open that left knee and find horse stance. Sit deep into your hips. Ah, yes. Now lift the right heel off of the mat. Lift the left heel off of the mat and just pulse lightly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, heels down, star pose as you inhale. Exhale to warrior 2. Reverse your triangle as you straighten out that right leg, right hand high. Exhale to Trikonasana. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Make sure your left foot is at a 45-degree angle so the left hip is slightly down. Twist from the ribs rather than from the hips. So that right hand can come down to a shin, to a block, maybe down to the mat. Today I just tried to do a jumping splits in the air, and Alex told me she thought I would be more flexible than her, but I wasn't. I hurt everything. So stay right here, and then you'll come back to center. Turn your right toes in, inhale, breath in, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then flat back, forward fold, hands to the sides of the feet. Maybe use those biceps and try to bring the crown of the head in the direction towards the mat. Maybe you'll go into a tripod headstand if you want to go there.
you take this where you want to take this, whatever feels good for the body. And then you'll slowly just bring your hands down to the mat. Walk yourself into a low lunge. Right knee comes down to the mat. Just find moon pose again as you inhale. Exhale, half split. Straighten out that right leg. Flex the toes back towards the face. You can stay right here, or maybe you want to go into a full split. I don't know where you want to go. I know. I don't want to say what part of me hurt. So you're just staying in that half splits or full splits. Take 2 more strong breaths. This was such a chill class.
Sure.
And then you'll find your way back to center. And then forward fold at the top of your mat. Heel toe the feet hip width distance. Take your 2-piece fingers and hook them around the big toes. Bend your knees as much as you'd like to make that happen. As you lengthen the spine, flatten the back. Exhale, pull elbows to the sides of the room. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Oh, I love this song. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, curl pose. Place your hands in front of your feet. Bend your elbows, bring your knees up onto your triceps. Maybe you go into that crow if you want to bring 1 or 2 feet up. Maybe you go into a tripod headstand. If that is all not working today for you, just go into a nice malasana, wide-legged squat. Hands to heart center, knees spread wide. This is such a good song. I'm glad there's no kids that take my class. Nice job, Jeeves. Good work.
This class is not PG-13.
It is not a PG-13 class. Slowly start to bring your knees back down to the arms, maybe finding your way back into that crow. Maybe you shoot back into a chaturanga, otherwise you'll just find your way into a downward facing dog. So having your own inhales and your own exhales. Once you're in that downward dog, find your way into a tabletop, stacking the shoulders and stacking the hips. Send your left foot to the back of the mat. Right hand forward as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Hold here, bend the knee, grab that foot, and then just kick into the hand. All right. Flare your toes. And then come back to center. Reach, lengthen, forward and back. Bring both hands down to the mat. Right toes, tuck, and find 3-legged dog as the left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, rise up to warrior 1. Deep breath in. Exhale, open up into warrior 2. Flip your palm, reverse, inhale. Exhale to side angle. Inhale, Skandasana, bend deep into that right knee. Exhale into a warrior 2. Take your right hand arm, swing it underneath the left arm, palms to touch them toward the face. Square your shoulders forward as you inhale. Exhale, flat back fold, left shoulder to the inside of that left knee. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1. Rise it all the way up. Root down, then take that right leg, place it up and over the left. Just finding that eagle pose on this side. And if you fall, no worries. Just come right back into it. Can you maybe tuck the toes behind the calf? Can you bring the elbows a little bit higher, shoulders down and back? Zip up that belly as you inhale. And then exhale, sleep that eagle. Elbows come down towards the knees. Rounding here. Connecting here. Fingertips in the direction towards the ground. Breathe. Beautiful job. Now slowly start to find your way up into single-legged Tadasana as that right knee comes up to a tabletop. And then open that right knee up and find horse stance. Sit deep into your hips. Now, inhale, bring the right heel high, left heel high, and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Heels down, hands up, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flip your palm, reverse the triangles. Left hand goes high. Exhale to Trikonasana. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Oh, I forgot a standing split situation somewhere, did I? I don't remember. Who cares? Breathing here. Make sure the right foot is at a 45-degree angle and you're twisting from the rib cage. Goodness, our neighbors are so loud. Breathe here. And then start to rise all the way up. Turn the left toes in, interlace your hands at your low back as you squeeze the shoulder blades down and back, and then flat back forward fold. Feel free to go into a tripod headstand, or you can always take your hands, bring them down to the mat, maybe turn the fingertips back behind you as you walk them back behind you. Otherwise, you can also root down through that left hand and the right hand can come up. So you choose your own adventure, whatever works best for you. And making sure whatever you choose to do, you can switch hands. If you went on one side, make sure you go on to the other side. If you're going into that tripod headstand, finish it on up. Alrighty. Bring both hands down to the mat. Walk yourself into a low lunge. Bring your right knee down to the mat and hands can come up. So moon pose as the hands go high. Exhale, straighten out that left leg. Flex the toes back towards the face. You can stay right here or you can go into full splits, especially if you went there on the other side. Just mirror whatever you did on the other side. Nice. Otherwise, this is a great place to stay in that half splits.
Feel better about your splits yet?
No, it's my mat. It's just too sticky. If it wasn't so sticky, I could totally do the splits right now.
Because you want this.
No, I'll probably pull something. Then I won't be able to run. Holding here. Couple more breaths. How does time fly by so fast? And then find your way into that low lunge, lifting that right knee, and then come into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Ah. Circle sweep, the arms go high or just slowly rise. Bring your hands to heart center. Root down into that right foot, left foot comes up for tree pose. So you place that left foot to the inner thigh, but you can also do a kickstand, calf, or that inner thigh. Hands to heart center, shoulders down and back. And when you're ready, you can start to just lift the hands up. Maybe shift your gaze up. Now maybe start to look up. If you're used to looking forward, can you look up? I want to see you fall. So whenever you're ready, you'll look up, maybe go into a back bend. Beautiful job. Nice, Jenny. Awesome. And then just come back to center, hands to heart center, and find Tadasana, shoulders down and back. Big inhale through the nose, big breath in. Exhale, big J. Inhale, circle, sweep the hands, come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Other foot comes up. Whatever the other foot was. So right foot. Whatever foot you didn't do, do the other one. And then when you're ready, you can take your hands up towards the sky, or you can maybe interlace them at your low back, shoulders down and back. And if you fall, you just smile and you go right back into it. Let's take a couple more breaths in and out through your nose. And then come back to center when you're ready, finding that Savasana. We're almost done. Inhale, circle, sweep the hands, come high. Exhale, sit down onto your chair, into your chair. High five your neighbor with confidence, or high five yourself because you're by yourself. And then lower all the way down to the mat. Find your way into boat pose. Not all the way down, just into boat pose. So you can do a Derek swing, or you can bend your knees, palms up. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to low boat. Hover the feet and hover the shoulders. Inhale, come back to boat. Big breath in. Exhale to low boat. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. When will it end? We don't know. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands to a diamond, pulse on each side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I say 50? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hug into the knees, into the chest, and send your legs straight up to the sky. Oh, thank goodness that's over. Take your hands behind your head. Inhale together, big breath in. Exhale, just relax. Now pulse up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Soles of the feet together, knees spread wide. Shoulder blades are still lifted off of the mat. Lift your knees to touch your elbows, keeping your shoulder blades where they are. Booty lifts off of the mat. For 1, touch the elbows. 2, lower. 3, lower. Lift the booty. 4, lower. 5, lower. 6, lower. 7, booty is up. 8, 9, hold at the top, booty stays lifted. For 10, touch the elbows. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Oh my goodness, you're welcome. Fingertips towards the back of the mat, feet towards the front. Just have a big stretch. Whew. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. We probably want to stretch out that ab area. So hug the knees into the chest. Bring the soles of the feet down to the mat. Root down through the heels. Exhale all the air. And then hips go high. Take advantage. Maybe interlace your hands beneath you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and just lift. Pretend there's a block in between your knees as you lift the hips even higher. If you want to go into a full wheel, you can go into one now. If you need more of a back bend. Otherwise, this is a great place to stay. Holding here, fullest expression. And then find Supta Baddha Konasana Soles of the feet together, knees spread wide. One hand to belly, one hand to heart. Now bring your knees back together. Send your feet straight up to the sky. Flex your toes back towards your face. Take your hands, place them right underneath the booty. You can stay right here. This is a great place to stay. Or start to support your hips and send your toes in the direction towards the ground or couch back behind you. Don't look at me. Keep your chin to center to protect that spine. And then just support the hips. You can stay in plow pose, or you can also go into shoulder stand if you want to support the hips and send the feet straight up towards the sky. Whatever feels best for you. You can go into deaf man's pose if you'd like to bring the knees to the sides of the ears. When you're ready, at your own pace, you'll just find your way into happy baby pose. Taking your hands to the inner or outer edges of the feet, you can start to rock side to side. Happy grown adult baby.
I'm a grown ass.
I'm a grown-ass baby. We keep it light. We keep our practice light. How we show up on our mat is how we show up in our life. And I say the same thing, but it's true. Thank yourself for your energy today.
Thank you, self.
I wish we were in class and we could say it to each other. All right, hug your knees into the chest. Don't make fun of me. Bring your left foot down to the mat. Right foot comes up to the sky. Cross your right heel over your left knee. Figure four. Take your hands, intertwine behind that left hammy. And then just lower the head down. You can push that right knee away with the elbow. Flare your toes. And then just keep your legs where they are. Take your hands out to the sides like airplane wings, palms up. And then as your foot stays glued to that knee, just slowly bring the legs over to the left. So that right foot touches the mat. And then you can shift your gaze over your right hand. And then you'll come back to center. Interlace your hands below that right knee. Send your left leg long. Squeeze that knee up in towards your right armpit. Flex that right foot. And then bring the right sole of the foot down to the mat. Left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, cross that left heel over the right knee. Interlace your hands behind that right hamstring. And then slowly start to just pull the legs up in towards the chest. Flex the feet. Oh yeah, if you needed a deeper stretch, you can always interlace around the shin instead. But do whatever you want. Oh, perfectly synced with the music. And then take your hands out to the sides, palms facing up, keep your legs glued, and then bring them over to the right side of your mat now. Shift your gaze over that left palm, and then close your eyes.
back to center. Hugging that left knee up in towards the armpit as you squeeze the knee in, sending that right leg long. And then both legs go forward, both hands go back. Just lengthen through the fingertips, big stretch. And then hug your knees into the chest. Last little bit. Grab opposite elbows. Start to squeeze yourself into a tiny little ball. Contract every muscle in the body here for a deep breath in. And then exhale, Savasana. Letting the feet splay to the sides, hands to the sides, palms facing up, eyes are closed. Mind is off, and you're just finding gratitude to be right here. Nowhere else to be. It's 8 o'clock. The sun is down, the rain is pouring, nowhere else to be. And just find gratitude for the fact that you showed up this evening to be right here. And maybe come back to that intention that you set in the beginning of class. And if you didn't set one then, just set one now. How do I want to show up for myself? Today or tomorrow? What do I need to let go of right here, right now? Don't look at your watch. And if you're still holding on to anything at all, let's let it go with an exhale. So have a deep breath in through the nose. Biggest breath as you hold at the top. Exhale, HA. And you just feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. And the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.